The film, February 12th. Willy's Wonderland released on February 12th, 2021, which is what this entry is referring to. The film was originally set to release worldwide on October 30th of 2020, but the COVID-19 pandemic pushed it back to a limited theatrical release only in America, along with a nearly worldwide release on multiple streaming platforms like Hulu, Amazon, and even Netflix in select countries. Nicolas Cage. Award-winning actor Nicolas Cage plays the main protagonist of Willy's Wonderland, simply named the Janitor or the Drifter. The Janitor is seemingly a bulletproof badass throughout the movie, destroying all of the animatronic characters at Willy's by the end of the film, single-handedly. The Janitor also doesn't speak in the movie, which brings us to our next entry. The Janitor doesn't say a word. In Willy's Wonderland, the main character of the movie, simply called the Janitor, who is played by actor Nicolas Cage, doesn't speak a single time throughout the entire movie. There were a couple of lines written for him in the original script, but were later removed presumably to make the character more interesting and mysterious. The reason there's no lines for the Janitor is because the film was originally planned to be filmed by the writer of Willy's Wonderland, Geo Parsons, who was going to play the character himself. Because of this, Geo wrote no lines for himself, as it is difficult to remember lines for a movie. There's also a common misconception that the Janitor doesn't speak because of the film's low budget, meaning they couldn't afford to pay Nicolas Cage to speak throughout the movie, which is untrue. Emwa voices Willy Weasel. Music composer Emwa is, well, the music composer for the Willy's Wonderland soundtrack, for every song except Would You Mind If I Keep You in Mind. And as this entry suggests, Emwa is also the voice of Willy Weasel himself, which wasn't planned by the filmmakers, but was rather something Emwa came up with himself that the filmmakers loved and accepted with open arms, thankfully. Emwa also composed music for another film by Kevin Lewis, the director of Willy's Wonderland, so that's a cool fun fact. Behind the scenes. During the production of Willy's Wonderland, which was hyped up from the start by fans of Five Nights at Freddy's, a game franchise with a similar premise to Willy's, which resulted in a lot of behind-the-scenes material being leaked of the film before its release, a channel called It's Hot in Hollywood, owned and ran by Jeremy Daniel Davis, who worked on the movie, posted tons of behind-the-scenes during and mostly after filming of Willy's Wonderland. As of 2025, 4 years after the movie release, Jeremy still posts new behind-the-scenes photos and footage from the movie to his channel, so definitely go check that out. The Birthday Song. The Birthday Song is the iconic birthday theme tune that Willy and the gang sing in the movie, which has been a staple of the franchise ever since thanks to the fandom surrounding Willy's Wonderland. The song also features Emwa's iconic Willy Weasel voice. You are officially on staff. This entry's title is a line said by the character Tex McAdoo in Willy's Wonderland whenever he gives a soon-to-be victim the famous staff shirt. This is also frequently said on Twitter by the creator of Willy's Wonderland, Geo Parsons, typically in response to somebody sharing their love for the movie or posting something cool, like artwork, for example. Nighty and Artie don't speak. Throughout the movie, the characters Artie the Alligator and Nighty Night do not speak a single word, though Artie does make a few noises that are mostly mechanical ones. Not much else to say about this one. The Crazy Eight. The Crazy Eight is the title given to the 8 killers that possess the animatronics in Willy's Wonderland, specifically in the prequel comic series. This title is not mentioned in the movie, though this brings us to our next entry on Layer 2.